I'm Rodney Bolden, Vice President with Morgan Stanley at Work Financial Wellness. The current pandemic and the resulting impact has really accelerated the trend of employers looking for ways to address the financial wellness needs of their employees. However, when it comes to financial wellness, one size does not fit all. So the question is, how can employers ensure they are meeting the needs of all employees? To help us explore how employers are leveraging financial wellness as part of their equity compensation programs and how it can be a powerful tool for a company's diversity and inclusion strategy, I will be interviewing Andrew Lindnow, Executive Director, Head of Financial Wellness Corporate Engagement and Global Strategy at Morgan Stanley at Work Financial Wellness. Welcome, Andrew. Thanks so much for joining me today. Let's dive right in. At Morgan Stanley, we talk about financial wellness as being part of the connective tissue within a holistic employee well-being program. However, can you talk about why we think about financial wellness in that way?
Yeah, great question. So companies offer benefits, 401k, equity, etc. But are employees educated about how those benefits fit into their financial plan? That is where financial wellness comes in. It serves as a connective tissue with all the other benefits. It gives a lens into where benefits fit holistically into an employee's financial plan. And when employees are educated as to the steps they need to take to improve their personal financial situation, they have a better understanding of three things: the importance of saving for retirement, how to use equity compensation to build intergenerational wealth, and ways to choose cost efficient options for healthcare. Last year, Morgan Stanley conducted a study with the National Association of Stock Plan Professionals, NASPE, of publicly traded companies to learn about the financial wellness benefits they currently offer, the financial wellness education they provide, the type of participant communication, and their suggestions on how to build a more effective financial wellness program. One of the key findings from the survey was that 65% of respondents reported that less than 50% of their employees were using the financial wellness program they had in place. When asked why this was the case, over half said there was a lack of awareness and understanding of the offering, and over a third said it was due to communication about the program not being compelling enough to basically provide them guidance in relation to their lives. This is why at Morgan Stanley, we approach financial wellness in a way that makes the connection for the employee through cross promotion and education. Our financial wellness program connects the dots for employees to the other financial benefits they receive, like equity compensation, retirement plans, and health savings accounts. In essence, a true financial wellness program is one that brings all benefits together through financial planning and coaching, and structures communication and engagement strategy, and an effective way to measure a result. Companies have taken measures to introduce programs and tools such as 401k, equity admin, education, and training. However, these tools are not enough to help your employees achieve financial well being. Financial wellness needs to be more than just retirement. 85% of plans offer retirement savings tools and calculators, but we know from the above that a large number of employees are asking for education specifically around equity. Currently, 8 out of 10 respondents use retirement plan providers for financial wellness programs, and over half are using a stock plan administrator. But then the focus is on retirement planning and equity, and there is no connective tissue. There needs to be a coordinated financial wellness strategy, compelling engagement campaign, and strong communication and transparent metrics.
Oh, yeah, it makes perfect sense. Um, Follow up question, Andrew. Increasingly, companies are seeing financial wellness as being connected to their company's broader goals around promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion within their workforce. How do you see this playing out with companies we are currently working with? And more specifically, what is the role of equity compensation in promoting a more equitable outcome for employees?
Yeah, another great question. we've heard a lot about a K-shaped economic recovery and its narrative we've seen throughout our history, but has been made more transparent and to some extent exasperated by COVID 19. But it's not just COVID 19. 2020 has ushered in a new wave of highlighting racial wealth inequalities. The pandemic has had a disproportionate impact on communities of color. We are in the middle of what could be considered the most significant social justice movement around race since the civil rights era. Both of these events have caused companies to rethink their approaches to supporting the benefits and financial wellness needs of the diverse segments of a workplace. Employers have committed to doing more to address the racial wealth gap in this country, which is a great thing. But what does that gap look like? When the pandemic hit, employers were forced to make significant changes to their workforce by going remote, furloughing employees, or even laying off some of their staff. These changes had a major impact on the financial lives of employees. One survey found that 65% of Americans said that due to the pandemic, their household had lost income. Black and Latinx families have less than 20% of the wealth of white families. Black and Latinx employees have lower rates of access to wealth building instruments like a 401k. And even when they have access to an employer sponsored plan, they are participating at lower rates than their white colleagues. Things need to change.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. Last question for you. What are some of the challenges you see as companies seek to integrate financial wellness into their equity compensation program?
Yeah, so there are two larger challenges that also present opportunities. First challenge involves being at the table when the programs are designed, implemented, and measured. Surprisingly, while 70% of respondents consider their Equity Awards program to be a financial wellness benefit, only about a third of stock plan administrators say they have much influence on the program or are final decision makers when it comes to financial wellness benefits. Over 80% of programs are handled by HR benefits and total rewards professionals personally. And there's the potential for stock plan admins to work with a central financial wellness coordinator to help influence the program and what works. At Morgan Stanley, we integrated all employer benefits to bring one holistic program. For example, our digital portal links out to the equity plan administrator. We can link up any upcoming webinars and seminars, and we can also work with a vendor to make employer-focused education. And the second challenge is measuring the success of financial wellness programs. Goals must be developed, progress must be measured and tracked. Currently, over 50% of employers are looking at two things: overutilization of a program, and two, employee feedback in order to judge the success of a program. Employers know they need improvements, with more than 50% saying they need a better way to track program success. And then, last but not least, the ongoing communication to enhance participation and overall results. Despite interest in the program, 60% of respondents said that fewer than half of their employees were participating in their benefits. At Morgan Stanley Financial Wellness, we are trying to solve these asks. Our program includes a program management team dedicated to tracking the progress of our program by delivering a consistent communication to encourage participation, but also supplies a quarterly dashboard tracking participation and also the topics employees care about, so that we can use this data as a lever to ensure the success of the
Excellent. Well, Andrew, our time is up today. This is great conversation. Thank you for sharing such valuable insights. It's really been a fruitful discussion, and I'm really excited about the work ahead. Thanks.
program. Thank you, Rodney.